everybody, hope you're well. I bet you're thinking, I've already seen this video. No, you haven't. You all liked my makeup in my previous video, so I thought I'd recreate it for you. And this is what I call my signature glowy makeup look. It's my go-to makeup when I want to feel comfortable, I want to feel my best self. I know I look the best this way. It's my techniques that make me feel fresh, glowy, healthy, and vibrant. And you all loved it, so I thought I'd recreate it for you today. So if you'd like to see how I created this super uber glowy makeup look, then carry on watching. Okay, so first things first, for your super glowy makeup, you have to go in with your Hollywood Flawless filter. I absolutely love this stuff, as you know, and I just put it all over my face. I have the shade 4, which is a really nice golden kind of shade, and I just plop it on like this. And I normally rub it with my fingers, but I saw Lauren, my friend Lauren, the Lala, put it on with a beauty blender, and I thought, oh, why not try that? So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to beauty blender it on. I absolutely freaking love this stuff. It's just like, it gives skin such a glow, especially if you're wearing like matte foundations and stuff like that. But I love the sort of tan tint, so it gives you that kind of like healthy, you know, glow. How many times can I say glow? But do you know what I mean? It gives you that kind of tint, like tan tint, so you don't look too pale. That's what I really like. Then I go in with a mix of my two Holy Grail foundations, BarePro in the shade Warm Natural 12 and Estee Lauder Doublewear in the shade 3N1 Ivory Beige. I don't mix them. I dot the bareMinerals one on first. Like, I don't mix them on my hand. I just do that. And then I just dot. And then I take the Doublewear and I just put that on. And it kind of mixes together. I don't know, well, yeah. I need my mirror now because I can't see what I'm doing. Yeah, it kind of mixes all together. And I just, wherever I can find spaces on my face is where I will put it. And then whatever's left on the back of my hand, I just always put on my neck like that. I just wipe it off because, you know, you don't want to waste an inch of foundation. Then I take my beauty blender and I blend that in. If I'm going out of an evening, out, then I will use a brush to put this on because it gives a bit more denser coverage. But for every day, I find actually the beauty blender is really quick at blending that in, as you can see. Super quick. And it just gives a really seamless finish, you know? But obviously, when you go out in the evening, you have to change up the way you do your makeup a little bit because you're in lower lighting, so your features tend to recede more. So you need to kind of highlight them a little bit more, hence why you might go for a darker eye or a little bit more makeup, a bit more blush, almost like photography makeup. You have to kind of amp it up a notch, if you will. Then I go in with my concealer, which is the Tarte Shape Tape. This is like, ooh, nearly finished, and I've got another one on backup because, my God, no concealer for me compares to this, like none. None at all. I don't know. For me, you know, this just stays put. It doesn't crease under my eyes or anything of the sort, and I just love it. But I will be using that tube till I can no longer get a smidge out. And then I just blend that in. And I use it as my eye base as well. Oh, so satisfying putting concealer over your eyes, isn't it? I just love it. Make sure it's under there. Tap on my nose. Oh my God, that's lovely. Oh, isn't it just nice smashing your face with this sponge? Top lip. Chin. On the side of the eye. I'd say this concealer dries quite quickly, so I find I have to work with it straight away. I have left it a little bit before, and then I found that it was hard to blend, but you've got to, under all circumstances, use a damp beauty blender, because it just doesn't work otherwise. It doesn't have that amazing blend. You know what I mean? Okay, so now we're going to set under eyes, and I'm going to set with Laura Mercier's Secret Brightening Powder. This is in the shade, I don't know if they still do these, 1 or 2. This is in the shade 2, which is a bit more yellow based than white based. I don't know. But you can just use your regular setting powder, same thing. And I just like to make sure there are no creases under my eye. So I go back and forth, and then go over my eyelid, back and forth, and then I set that. Oh, I just love this powder, it's amazing. And again, make sure your other under eye, make sure your creases are out, because otherwise you're going to just be setting creases, and that's how things end up being a creasy mess. Under the eye, over the eye. Fantastic. Just get all of that into the thing, into the sponge. My sponge is just, I need new sponges. Okay, under eyes set. Now I'm going to set my face, and I set my face with my BarePro. And it's in the same shade as my bareMinerals foundation, which is Warm Natural 12. And I just take a brush like that, tap that in, and I start on the edge. And you see how much extra coverage that gives, but without looking powdery whatsoever. It is a frigging game changer. I like to kind of go over the eyes as well, just for fun. Oh my God. Okay. Fantabulous. Then I'm going to go in with, first of all, I'm going to go in with my Hoola bronzer, just a smidge. And I like to take this, because I find this is really like pigmented. And then all I do is just, I try and want to just shape, literally just start the shape. So I'm not, can you see I'm not even, that's hardly anything. But for me, that'll do, because I'm going to blend it with another bronzer. It just, I don't want it, because otherwise, you see, it gets too hard. I can just gently sort of blend that in, like that. Then I take my Holy Grail Bronzage, which is the Hourglass. I have a new one, I've bought a new one, but I'm still going to go into these corners till every little crumb is gone before I dare to open a new one. God, what am I like? Okay, tip that on the end there. Oh my God, it's storming outside, how fantastic. And then I just do that, you see? Oof! The glow. Oh my God, this is the best bronzer in the world, honestly. Another side. Up to the temples. sides of the nose, on the nose. You know, actually this bronzer gives a lot of glow, as is. Yeah, it really does. Ah! Oh my God, you know when your hand gets stuck in between? Jeez. Honestly, what's my freaking problem, man? Okay, now I'm gonna go in with blush, and this blush, you know, I've talked about it for years. It's Milani Baked Blush, and it is in the shade Berry Amore. I've used it for 1,000 years. And again, this is shimmery, shiny, glowy, gorgeous, but it's that really nice. Look at that. Oh my God. I mean, a lot of people like Luminoso, but that just doesn't work for me. I find it a bit chalky and just doesn't work. But this, the shade of this is unreal. You know how I talked about my bareMinerals, the limited edition Absolute Indulgence? This is exactly the same. It's got that same kind of healthy glow. Amazing, isn't it? Mm-hmm. I know. I've had this for years as well. Next, I'm going to do my brows, and I'm going to use my bareMinerals Brow Master in the shade Cocoa. You know I spoke about this in my favourites, and I freaking love it. And I'm just going to run it through my brows like so. So can you see how that's filled that in? You don't have to put a lot of pressure on it. When I get to the front, I just press up like this, because that's where my brows are a bit sparse. But kind of take a step back. So when you're doing your makeup, take a step back, have a look back in. I was watching Caroline Barnes, and she was doing a makeup look that she did for a red carpet. And she was talking about how to look at yourself when you do your makeup, just check. And you know, the British don't really we don't really look at ourselves, you know, it's kind of like, oh, you know, but one should. So I'm going to go on this eyebrow here, and I'm just going to do the same thing. And I'm going to do it all. I'm not going to cut anything out, just so it's... Sorry, I keep putting the blasted mirror up and then you can't see. I noticed that in my Hoola video. I was like, oh, damn it. It's always something, isn't it? And just, the brows take time. You cannot rush the brows, okay? You just can't. So don't do it. Just take your time. Oh gosh, that's another thing. I was in the supermarket the other day, and I was packing my stuff, and I was packing my groceries, and I said to the sales associate, I was like, I'm going to do my eyeshadow while I gas, okay? I'm going to do my regular, it's these 3 shades. No, these 2 shades. No, these 3 shades. Okay. So I'm going to go in with Commando first. And I'm packing my groceries, and I said, you know what? I always feel like I'm so rushed to pack my groceries, you know, because the other person's waiting behind, and I'm like, and I'm, you know, trying to pack everything, and they're coming down really fast down the conveyor belt, and I'm like, ah, trying to pack. And I was like, I don't know why, you know, I'm like that. And she said, you know what? She said, she once saw an older lady, like in her 70s or 80s, and she was taking her time, and she wasn't bothered about it. It didn't bother her that people were getting annoyed. She took her time. And so she was like, so just take your time. You don't need to rush. The other person's just going to have to wait. They still have to come through and pack their stuff as well. Why should you rush? Because, you know, you've got some people that are so, like, inconsiderate. They're like, their stuff has come through and they're still standing there dithering around or whatever they're doing. And you're like, waiting, like, you know, I get on with it. I pack my stuff and I go. I don't, you know, and they're still like having a conversation or something. I don't know. That's just how I am, and I'm like, oh God, I need to rush. Even like at the petrol station when I've got my petrol and someone else is behind me, I'm like, ah, putting my seatbelt on. I'm like, I have to stop myself from doing that. And she was like, no, you do not have to rush. I'm going to go in with Tempted, which is the darker one next to it. You take your time. And I was like, oh. And you know when someone reminds you of somebody you used to know, like she reminded me of a girl I used to work with in Lankham who was, you know, one of those people that didn't like you when you first started, but like you made them love you, you know? Like you forced them to like you in the end, and you know, you finally won them over kind of thing. And she was that kind of tough love kind of lady, like, you know. But in the end, she, you know, I learned a lot from her, and she reminded me of her, basically. Like, you know. And she was like, yes, you don't rush. Or when you're like getting paying for the car, you're in the car park and you're trying to get the ticket out of the machine and the machine's taking ages and you're like, come on, you know, someone's waiting. Oh God. How to be a human being. I'm sure we all have these things. It's not just me, come on. Okay, then on my lid, I'm gonna take this peachy shade and put it all over my lid. Oh, I love this on the lid. I really do. It's funny, isn't it? Well, I'm getting there, you know. It's like when you're like reverse parking into a space and someone's waiting. Like I've got that down to a T now. I'm like, nope, you're just gonna have to wait till I've parked. I'm not going to rush. I'm not gonna allow you to stress me out. Okay? Yes, you can look all you want, and I'm taking 100 years to park, but so what? I want to park properly. And then they get so mad and they drive off. And it's like, really? Is that necessary? Do you have to get so stressed about it? Okay, on the lid, I'm going to use my Gen Nude. And it's that Aurora colour. And I just take my, I don't need you anymore. I just take my finger and I just place that onto the eyelid. Like so. And that just gives that gorgeous shimmery shine. You know these are my two favourite palettes in the world, don't you? Yeah, so. And the other thing, I was in the coffee shop the other day. All the coffees are tasting horrendous. Starbucks has run out of oat milk everywhere. Oh, it's the, you know, I don't know what it is, what the problem is. But anyway, I can't bear any other milk with coffee. It just doesn't. Almond seems to taste burnt. I like it in my tea and stuff, but not in my coffee. Anyway, and all the drinks are either too sugary or they're not warm enough. Or, yeah, I know you can ask for extra hot, but I always forget. So I went to Cafe Nero and, you know when you're in the queue of a coffee shop and it's busy, and you've always got that one person who's got to order 20 billion drinks and then they're like, oh, actually, how about one of those reusable cups? Can I have one of those? And, oh yes, I'll have a shortbread, millionaire shortbread, and, oh, maybe I'll have, and you're just like, really? You had to choose today to get a reusable cup? And the guy was like, the cups are in the front, you know, they're in the front. And he's like, oh, right. And so what kind of lids do they have? Are they the sort of twisted lids or the flip-up lids? And I was like, are you serious? I'm going to go in with One Fine Line by bareMinerals. I love this liner. And I'm just going to use this in my upper lash line. I didn't do a lot of liner in that makeup previous video. I actually just put this in the lash line. And because it's so thin, it just works really well. But isn't it funny though? I'm trying really not to get annoyed, like when these things happen. I'm just like, take a deep breath and relax. You know? Because you know what annoys me is like when someone else starts to get annoyed. I think that's what really does it for me. It's like, if they're calm and collected, I'm fine. But, you know, if they start to get annoyed, oh no. Okay, so once I put that in the top line, what I did here was I just took a darker shade. I didn't use any liner. I took my thingy pencil. Where is it now? It was my Bobbi Brown one. Look at the manoeuvres I'm making. Oh, this one, the Beige palette. And I just take this really dark shade here. I always use this for a liner. And then I just ran that along the upper lash line. Just like that. Oh, you see, this is, I can't do this because I have to do this. And this just gives a really nice smudge. There you go. And I just, because that liner we put down is just going to really define the lashes, but this gives a nice sort of bit of smoke, you know? So I really like that. I never know how people put liner on just like this, because my eye just squidges up. So that's that, and then I might put a bit sort of on the edge here, on the edge there. Okay, I'm going to go in with mascara, and I'm going to use the Roller Lash Mascara. Ooh, that sound. It's quite nice, isn't it? I like this for every day. It's just a really nice, clean mascara. And it just separates lashes. You can build this up. You can layer it with other mascaras, if you so choose. But for every day, I like this. And then if I want to amp it up, I'll use my Too Faced one, like for evenings, because that gives really thick, black, bold lashes. But you know, you want to save some stuff for special for evenings, so you look a little bit different than usual. You're like, oh, you don't, not completely different, but it's like, oh, you've done something different. Oh, what have you done? You know, that's the difference. That's the difference between evening makeup and day makeup. You have to kind of, I've already explained this. Okay, stop repeating yourself. Okay, and then I do the bottom lashes. Like so. This is really good for bottom lashes. I used to really struggle doing my bottom lashes, but this is really quite smashing. That's that for lashes. I'm going to put my inner rim now, which I need to get another one because I don't think this works very well. It just doesn't last, which is a bit annoying. So I just put it along the inner rim. Do you see how it just kind of brightens that eye a bit, opens that eye up? Look how it's opened that eye up. Whoa! Okay. Oh, I forgot. Inner corner highlighter. Okay. Take this. Take that. Back into this one. And this white shade here. And that is going to go in the inner corner here. Just to brighten up that inner corner. Okay. Super fantastic, y'all. Okay, lips. Oh my God. Okay, so I'm gonna line my lips first with my favorite lip liner. It's NYX Nude Suede Shoes. It's the best in the world. Always go too far on one side, don't you? Oh, goodness. I can't do my lips like this. I have to just do them without doing that. Anyway, then I'm going to go on with Honey Love by MAC. What's going on here? I can't. I love this lipstick so much. You know, you buy new lipsticks and you're like, I'm sorry, no. And bear in mind, you know, the same shades look different on other people. Like I've bought a shade because of somebody, or dug out a shade because of somebody, and it looks completely different as to what it looks on them. So bear that in mind. Then I take Kim KW from Charlotte Tilbury and I put that on top. Make sure I haven't got lipstick on my teeth. This is what I did last time. I thought, is it nude enough? It is. It's lovely. It's fine. Okay, and then the last thing, you know, because you really, as if that isn't glowy enough, you want to set your face with, this is Kandi Cosmetics. This is the Pre-Glow, and I don't know if you can see, but look, that liquid gold, okay? Oh my God, guys, this is... Oh my goodness, okay? But have a look at that. Just have a look at that. Oh my God. This stuff is incredible. It sets makeup. It gives it a glow, but it never ever gets shiny and you never get sparkly bits. It's just glow. So love this bit. It doesn't smell of anything. It's got no smell, so... And I've never, this was in my glossy box. I've never heard of Kandi Cosmetics. But you can, it's pre-glow up mist, so you can use it as a primer before or a setting spray after, or both. Oh my God, what the frig is happening with my hair? Jeez. Okay, set that in, but I'm not finished yet, guys. I'm not finished yet. No. I'm gonna go in with Cookie Highlighter, because why not? Okay, you're really annoying me. Like, I've just washed my hair and I kind of do this just to get volume. I'm actually getting my hair done tomorrow, so yes. I don't know what I'm going to do, ladies and gents. I don't know, but it does need doing. Okay, so this is the Benefit Cookie Highlighter. And I'm just gonna dab here. Oh my God, look at that. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Oh, I could cry. And I kind of, I'll put it under there as well. Just for a bit of extra. And then whatever's left, take it like that. And then what you can do, right, you know, if you think no, it's not too much. What are you talking about, Shaz? It's not too much. Like, come on. That's it. There you have it. Super glowing skin. Glowy eyes, glowy everything. I love it. I'm living for it. And I hope you are too. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. Hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. And I will chat to you soon. Ta-da!